Now it's our political editor, Christopher Hope, whose phone has been buzzing. The WhatsApps have been tingling away, Christopher, haven't they? What's going on? What's the political reaction to this mega signing?
Obviously, he's mainly on the right of the party. I mean, he's a Marmite figure, Patrick. He's not liked by the left, those who maybe back Remain, or those who didn't like the way he behaved over the Partygate issue and COVID. Others think he's a storyteller, someone who likes who buys into our national stories, sees the arc of history playing out before him, took bold choices on Ukraine, bold choices on the vaccine deployment, and that's why he's a divisive figure. But I think lots of people are pleased about him signing up. A government minister, who I can't name for various reasons, said to me, "This is the best news ever. Finally, a bit of good news for the Conservatives. This is the best news I've heard for so long." Jonathan Gullis, Tory MP, a great signing by GBNews. A large amount of his views reflect the broad spectrum of people across our UK who gave the Tories the 80-seat majority in 2019. I look forward to tuning in and hearing Boris's views. Jacob Rees-Mogg, former Cabinet Minister, a colleague of ours at GBNews, said simply, "Rejoice at the good news," as only Jacob Rees-Mogg can. I should do an impression for you, shouldn't I? I haven't done that. Priti Patel, very happy. GBNews is the most successful, dynamic, no-nonsense news station and the defender of free speech. So it goes on. Even the Tory party. Now, what can the Tory party say? He's not, of course, an MP anymore, is he, Patrick? He's a private individual. He can do what he likes. And they say good luck to him. He's a private individual and he can do whatever he wants. Absolutely. But then again, you know, I think this could be an opportunity for Boris Johnson, I think, to rediscover what got him into politics. He is a rock star out there when he goes out there. When I've been with him in the north of England, he does pass that wet night in Stoke. When he gets off a bus in Stoke and it's pouring with rain, there's a big crowd for Boris Johnson. There isn't so big for other party leaders. He transcends, I think, a lot of politics. MPs brought him down last year because they're unhappy about his personal behaviour. This may be the beginning of his return to the front line. Just whisper it quietly, but he'll be getting a lot of support from GB News viewers. Let's see how it plays out. We're nowhere near this. I haven't talked to him. I'm reading it as I see it. But it could be that this could be him getting back his mojo, or BoJo.
More mojo for BoJo. Potentially, you know, if he's up for it, then he's got a tremendous opportunity here to grab this with both hands and try and do whatever he wants with it, really. We've got people emailing in. David, Patrick, love the show. Cheers, David. Yeah, Boris had a stonky majority, but then he refused to use it. You know, he could have easily amended a few different things. He goes on a bit here, David, no offence, but I get your point. You know, he could have done more with his majority. You know, there's a lot of GB News viewers who absolutely love him. They think he was ousted and they think it was an absolute disgrace. There are quite a few as well who are sympathetic towards him, but think, you know what? You let yourself down a bit. You didn't do everything that you said you were going to do. You had a bit of hot air. You're a bit too green for some people as well. It's a mixed bag, Christopher, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, of course. I mean, I've heard people, sending similar tweets to me on Twitter and others not happy about him. There's no question he did the party, not just him personally, of course, as leader, but the 80-seat majority was meant to mean the Tories will be in power throughout the 2020s. Instead, they're facing probably electoral annihilation at some point next year or by January 2025, according to the polls. I mean, that is on Boris Johnson. You can say he didn't have good advisors around him, but of course, it's all on him as leader. He gets that. He did say hasta la vista baby, didn't he, when he stood down as PM last year, and I think this is one way he may be starting to come back. Yeah,
well, look, I tell you what, whatever you think of Boris Johnson, whatever people make of, you know, the news that he's now, the breaking news, he's going to be joining GB News here. The fact is that every other news outlet would have had him. It doesn't matter what they say, everyone else would have wanted him. He is box office, he does put bums on seats, he does put eyes on screens and ears on radios or whatever you want to say. And you know what? A dedicated and very hard-working team out here managed to get that over the line. So well done, everybody. Christopher, thank you very much.